Share the screen, please.
You got it.
Thank you.
Coming to you live from the East Region, round of 32 tonight. Number 7, LSU, taking on number 2, Miami. I'm C-Web. In the booth with me is Rusty. How you doing tonight?
I am doing fantastic. Always excited for some CSBA action.
Good to hear. So, any matchups or anything you're looking forward to specifically in this game?
Man, well, right away, I'm not looking forward because of these color combinations, but other than that, Toes is fantastic for LSU, and of course, Rack Jones has been huge for those Tigers down low, so it's interesting if they can step up big. Who else can step up and try to pull off this huge upset?
Yeah, those are definitely some big names there, and I agree on the color choices. Maybe the coaches didn't communicate that, or maybe they did. I don't know. But those were the uniforms I was given. So
apologies for anyone colorblind.
Yeah, apologies right now for that. Aldo de Medici from long range, and Miami's up 3-2 early.
Miami has always been a juggernaut. You know, they're the defending champions, so they're going to want to continue that title, try to tie Michigan for 2 in a row.
Yeah, Lee Toes with his attempt at 3 is no good. Back come the Hurricanes the other way. Dump inside the Blaylock.
And LSU's got to have stronger interior defense than that.
Oops, sorry about
that.
that.
Knock off Miami, who is definitely not having as strong of a year as they did last season, but still a very strong team. I wouldn't put it past Coach Connor at all.
No, definitely wouldn't put it past them to make a run into this tournament. Nice bucket there by Jones from LSU. Rack Jones, a guy that's definitely able to fill it up on a nightly basis.
Definitely, I believe he was an All-American and deservingly so. Big standout player for them.
Yeah, for sure. Here's Seymour Butts in the lane. Turnaround jumper gets that to go. Butts, a huge
Butts.
force.
Oh yeah. Big butts. Oh, that's all I got. This guy couldn't think of anything else.
Cannot lie.
Yeah, I didn't want to take that.
Mississippi Rivers drives in for the 2-pointer there, and LSU keeping pace with the Hurricanes here so far.
Yeah, this is important. You gotta stand with them.
Yeah, Butts for 3. That's no good. Quick transition here by LSU. Awkward shot by Anthony against Butts. Can't get that to go. Thompson going to bring it back the other way. Kicks it out to Medici at the top of the key. He's going to circle around to the wing. Hands off to Blaylock. Jumper from the top of the key. Drains it for 3. 10-6 for Miami.
Blaylock just getting a wide open 3 because of a big butts screen there. Hard to get around that big center.
Yeah, he got his big butt in the way there. And again, Seymour Butts with the block.
Already having a huge impact. Hurricanes.
Yeah, Blaylock with a spin move in the lane. I don't know how he got that over Rivers, but
yeah, I think Rivers was kind of confused what was going on.
A little bit of
outscoring LSU himself.
Yeah, 3 for 3 so far from the field for him. Rivers high off the glass and in, and LSU breaks the scoring slump.
And Rivers, another guy, is going to step up big. And really, for LSU to want to win, guys 1 through 10 are going to play the best game of their lives.
Oof. Speaking of 1 through 10, Seymour Butts just hits one from 3-point range. He can hit from everywhere on the court. Rivers going to drive in again. This one doesn't go. Medici up with the rebound to Blaylock. He's double teamed. Leaves Yoshi Medici wide open underneath, but he misses the bucket.
Yeah, the freshman, maybe a little nervous in his first selection game, blowing a layup.
Yeah, a little bit nervous. You know, some of these freshmen have had varying performances thus far in March Madness. Some of them standing out. A few not so great performances. One from my own team that I won't mention.
As long as you get a win, right?
And that's it. Like, if you
survive in advance, that's the motto here.
Yeah, if you win by 1 or win by 20, you still win. So
definitely, and I think we both lost plenty of times to know we have
Yep. So inbounds here for LSU. Substitutions in for both teams. Shot in the lane, no good. Jones with the rebound and flushes it home.
Good. And Jones needs to play possibly, as LSU's best player. And don't.
Yeah, some extended minutes for Jones here with the second team, actually. As we see, I think that was Medici put one in from mid-range. Althor.
The mid-range, and he's such a good player. You know, 6th man of the year potential, and maybe Miami's. But I don't know. You could kind of just put a dartboard and pick a player, and that might be their best. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's rare that you have a player like Althor who, I mean, he's in the conversation for 6th man of the year, but I mean, maybe he might be an outside chance at player of the year, too. So it's rare that you have somebody that would be considered for both.
All right. Such a awesome tool to have to bring a guy like that off your bench. Definitely a nice strategy to use.
Yeah, him dunking for 3, that's no good. LSU with a chance to cut the lead here. Anthony going to drive the lane. He gets held up. Back out to Valentine, going to reset it with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drives into the lane himself, double teamed. Somehow spins himself into position and gets the layup to go.
Yeah, got doubled, and I think Miami thought he was going to pass out, but instead spins himself open.
Yeah, he got doubled, then tripled at the last minute, and somehow still had the ball. Valentine into Jones with the layup, and LSU's making a little run here. It cuts the lead to 5.
Yeah, I believe if you want to have an upset, you can't go down more than 10 consistently. Like, you got to keep this in single digits throughout the game.
Yeah, that's always been my key to the game. If we get down by more than 10 for an extended period, pretty much know that it's not going to be going my way that night. As Jones, third bucket in a row, cuts the lead down to 3.
Jones especially feasted now with Butts gone.
Yeah,
He was doing good with him out there. Now he's doing better.
Yeah. Oh, Lee Toes with a nice interception there. Weston has a step on everybody, and LSU back to within just 1.
Yeah, it's a great transition off. It seems like some of their starters are still out there, kind of mixed lineup for LSU, and I like that.
Yeah, a little mixed lineup for Miami as well as Blaylock getting some extra minutes here.
True. So these kind of wonky rotations can always really help or really hurt a game plan.
Yeah, Blaylock wasting a lot of time. Going to have to put up a bad shot. That had very little chance of going in.
Great double team.
Ooh, quick transition by LSU, and they take the lead for the first time since being up 2-0.
Yeah, LSU says, forget being down 10. We're going to just take the lead.
Yeah, this bench unit for LSU really showing some spark here. Jones activated in the paint. Probably not going to want to put one up against him right now.
There is...
there you go. Good defense.
So we'll see... corner 3.
Corner 3, no good. CDC going to come up with the rebound, lead him back the other way. Inside to Duncan, and Miami's back on top. Last shot of the quarter. Ooh, nice.
Oh,
wow, thought it was going to be a 3, and it's a cutter to Jones. So at the end of 1, hit the upset buzzer, guys. LSU on top, number 7, holding strong against number 2, Miami. Stick around. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. All right, second quarter action just about ready to tip off here. So talk to me. What was the key to LSU's run back to take the lead there?
Yeah, they were down 10, almost down 10, and you're like, okay, well, this is kind of what we expected. And all of a sudden, this had some good defense and was able to run in transition was the main thing. Rack Jones, I think, had a putback dunk, which is what kind of kicked it off. And you get a stop, bad shot by Miami, good double team LSU had, so playing good defense and forced Miami to some tough looks, and then being able to run the floor is why this ties up on top.
Yeah, it's a big performance there by Jones, playing almost the entire first quarter.
Yeah, all of it. So now we'll see how LSU's depth is with him gone. He's likely going to be gone for quite a while now.
Yeah, maybe out the entire second quarter. We'll see how that plays once the subs come in. Right now, Jimmy Nohan's going to step back for 3. That's no good. Duncan. Yeah, that's a tough shot from there. CDC pulls up, step back from mid-range, and gets it to go.
And CDC, a consistent player for Miami. Close game for LSU, like where you're at.
Yeah. Ace going to put up a 3, and that's good. Did they call it? I think they called it a long 2. Either way, LSU back on top, 25-23.
You just got to keep making shots, and if LSU can compete with... I feel like the key is you either got to keep up with them offensively, or both teams got to play really defensively. You know, keep it close, either trade baskets with them, or no one can score. You want this to be a chance.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, wow. Al Thor with a vicious block there. Somebody clip that, please. Dump it over to Chisholm inside. Off the rim, no good. Swoop up with it to Duncan. He's going to drive the lane out to Malone in the corner. Thinks better about that one. CDC back to Malone. Playing a little bully ball here. And, oof! Talk about bullying him down low.
Yeah, he just... That's what you're worried about with Jones gone.
Oh, wow. Al Thor with his second vicious block on 2 possessions. Inside to Malone. He goes up off the glass, and that's good. Miami back up by 4 here.
And Malone consistently finding a mismatch now and using that size to make things worse.
Yeah, they always say you can't teach tall, so.
Right.
Chisholm out to no hands. Weston from a top of the key deep 3 is good. Miami only up 1.
Plus, you kind of reminded me of that Army team that was playing so scrappy with those Scarlet Knights, always hitting the big shot to keep it close.
Yeah, I'm. Props to Rick Mort. Great coaching job the other night against us, by the way. You guys were down. I want to say you were down 16 at one point and came back, made it a pretty close game at the end. So.
Yeah, they played great. Had the privilege to call that.
Yeah, Weston inside to no hands. Nice play there through the back door, and LSU's back on top again.
Yeah, it's almost kind of a, I don't know, head scratching performance. Like, what's Miami doing on defense? They're just not playing like we're used to.
Yeah, Hurricanes not quite woken up yet here on the defensive side of the ball, but we'll see how that changes here after the timeout. See if they shake up the lineups or anything here. One thing I've noticed, no fouls so far called in this game. So, moving through at a pretty good clip so far. Aldo Medici, step back 3 from the wing, and that's good.
Such a great player. Aldo, I know he was a pretty well recruited player. Unfortunately, heavily recruited by Marquette, but did not come in.
Yeah, he was heavily recruited in New Jersey as well, and didn't end up in that state. He didn't end up at either New Jersey school. So
Yeah.
I happen to know JT was talking to him for a while there. So Butt's gonna step back into the lane. Yeah, Chisholm up to the Laurie. He's gonna drive inside against Duncan. Nice move underneath. Sorry, against Thompson. Thought that was Duncan there. Yeah, nice move underneath by
LSU's field goal percentage. I mean, both teams shooting really well. LSU just a couple fewer shots.
Yeah, Seymour Butts, big mismatch here. See if he's able to take advantage. Not really. Active hands there by the LSU defense. Oh. Well, he gave it off. They forgot about him, and he found the back door, which is that's the Seymour Butts special right there.
All right, swoop with the nice bounce pass. Bounce to Butts.
Driving. Oh, bad pass there by Jimmy No Hands. Looking like he's got no hands there.
Trying to bail out. Knew the block was coming, but kind of a do or die situation.
Yeah, a bit of an ill-timed pass, but Medici drive into the lane. Floater is good. So Aldo Medici, guy we were just talking about.
Yeah, playing great. 3 for 3. His freshman performance, he doesn't have those nerves like his cousin does.
No, another block there by Miami. I think that was Swoot on that one. He's going to drive it in himself. And Mr. Moves takes it to the basket.
Yeah.
I love the nicknames that 2K has for some of these guys. Like I know like it's just because we don't have callable names for them, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's always funny.
Medici over to his brother here. Aldo gonna set up the play. Gets a partial screen from Butts. Puts up the 3, no good. Rivers back with it the other way for the Tigers. He's going to drive on Butts. That's not a matchup he wants. Oh, Jimmy No Hands forgotten about under the basket. Easy bucket.
Yeah, Miami brought the double team, and they've left the paint wide open 2 or 3 times now. That's not how you're going to win games.
Yeah, not great post defense from Miami tonight, which is rare. Missed three-pointer there. Medici fights for the rebound, but can't get it to go.
Yeah, good fight, but I like the hustle. Just gotta be able to finish that.
Yeah, ooh, nice drive by LaLaurie, but no good. Ace with the shot blocked by Butts. Second effort, rebounded by Butts.
Man, just could not get anything to fall.
Swoot into Medici, and that was a pretty sweet-looking play there. Miami up 4, 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Game breezing by here.
Yeah, it's a great one, too. Great pass.
Ooh, wow. That was a highlight. Somebody clipped that. Rivers with the windmill no-look pass down to no hands. Medici gonna lob one up to his brother, and he bricks the dunk.
Oh, man. One Medici, perfect. The other one, perfectly on the other end.
Oh, man. Rivers over to Ace. 10 left on the shot clock. Gonna put one up from deep and gets the long two to go. 16 seconds to go in the second quarter now. Miami brings the ball up quick. Real perimeter-centric set here. Down inside to Butts for the low ISO. Up off the glass. Gets it to go. Miami 42-40. And that is how we're going to go into halftime. Top seed hanging on. Hurricanes up 42-40 on LSU. Stick around. The CSBA halftime show is coming up right after this. All right, welcome to the CSBA halftime show. Had a really good game here so far, Rusty. Break it down for me. What have you seen from in that first half?
Yeah, both teams playing very well, and I have to feel like it's very surprising to see LSU come here, but they've always been a strong team, but probably underrated, maybe because they're in the SEC, but hey, they're coming up playing against one of the top teams in the entire league, Miami. So LSU playing well, good transition, making these tough shots, having some great plays, great screen work, and that's why it's so close. And Miami's still forced using their size to just get the lead right now. Oh, they're actually getting out-rebounded.
Yeah, slightly out-rebounded there. Board edge goes to LSU by 1, so see how that plays out.
Be a great recipe for victory and upset.
Definitely a big key to your upsets there, winning the rebound battle. Second half action just about ready to come at you here. Miami up 42-40 on LSU. Take a look at your player of the half here momentarily. It's going to be Rack Jones. Didn't recognize the face there, but 10 points, 7 boards in the first half. That is a heck of a game so far.
Yeah, and it's something to note. I don't think he played at all that second. He played the entire first quarter and then none of the second quarter.
Yeah, I think that is correct. So we'll see how that affects his minutes here in the second half, although probably going to even itself out a bit. Medici for 3, rims out. Anthony up with the rebound to Jones.
Rivers comes back in. Gonna be fun to see how he flows his offense.
Yeah, Anthony getting the ball inside there, so Jones acting like a bit of a decoy, drawing the defense away.
Great movement. And we saw that Miami up by 9 happened at the very beginning of the game, and then very tight since then.
Yeah, and 11 lead changes so far. Make it 12. Miami 45-42. Big three-pointer there.
Freshmen don't know no better.
Yeah, I mean, freshman just out there being foolish. Valentine in the lane, that's good.
Wow.
Tough play there by Valentine in amongst the trees. Medici inside to Seymour Butts. Oh, misses the layup, and he gets fouled. The first foul of the game called against Seymour Butts, or called against Rack Jones on Seymour Butts.
Yeah.
See the replay here. Not the best camera angle, but it did look like there was some contact in there.
Yeah, good job. I was in 21, Blaylock. Good job by him to cover up the screen.
Yeah, so Butts going to the line, shoot 2. First one is up and good. 46-40 now, Miami. Second shot is up and good as well. So Miami up 3, 6:48 left to go in the third here. See if LSU can grab the lead back.
So, a correction. H Dog for life said that was the
Ooh.
second foul because Butts had to reach in earlier.
Oh, okay. Wow. So Lee Toes hits a 3 to even it up. And we're back to square one here. Seymour butts into the corner for Yoshi Medici. Doesn't shoot it. Looks to drive against Jones. Thinks better of it. Puts it up in traffic. Can't get the shot to go.
Yeah, Yoshi's just struggling. I don't think he's made a basket yet.
He might have made one early, but yeah, not the best night for Yoshi Medici so far. Toes over to Jones. Jones being not respecting his three-point ability at all. Rivers going to drive inside, kick it outside to Anthony for 3. A little too strong. Jones with the rebound and the putback.
Wow.
Make that the 13th lead change, and LSU is back on top.
Yeah, and if LSU keeps winning these offensive rebound, well, if they keep winning the rebound game in general, watch out.
Yeah, watch out is for sure. 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
I'm helping even those numbers back up.
Drive by Thompson, wild shot, no good. So 3 shots by Miami and nothing falls on that possession. Anthony gonna drive inside, or Valentine, no good off the rim. Second effort is good, and LSU takes a 2-possession lead here.
And look, Valentine went in, missed, but got his own shot and had a second chance point.
So, yeah, that's why you gotta follow.
Yeah.
Why you gotta follow up your shot, kids. Timeout there by Miami. Blaylock now with it for the Hurricanes. He's looking to dish it off to Malone, who drives inside. Layup no good. Off the glass. Second effort goes in.
Yeah, and Miami's bigs are playing well. Butts and Malone both, so.
Yeah, good. Well, they're playing well on offense.
I should say that.
Defensively, yeah. May have forgotten the script a little bit here. Nice pass inside from Blaylock to Malone, and he gets another bucket.
Yeah, Malone's playing great.
LSU holding the edge in field goals here. Obviously, Miami taking a few more three-pointers to keep pace. Jones! Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Clip that. Wow. Blaylock blows past his man and creates a highlight of his own. He's got 9 points on 67% shooting for the night. Ooh, close one there. Almost stepped out of bounds. Kick over to Anthony at the top of the key. He's going to put up a 3. Rims out. Jones, who else with the rebound? Can't get it to go.
Good defense. Good recovery.
Yeah, good recovery by Miami for sure. Malone now with it. We see Alfora in place of Butts now. Just noticing that. CDC with the ball. He's going to drive against his man. Step back mid-range, and he hits it. Tied up again at 55.
Yeah, that's a killer move by CDC.
Yeah, that's where he lives. He really lives and dies there, is that step back mid-range. He's hit a ton of those this season. Kick outside to Anthony from the corner, and that's good for a deep 2.
Yeah, in their open shots, that's a big part of LSU keeping us the game.
Yeah, so LSU not wanting to give up that lead just quite so easily here in the third quarter. Still holding on to a 2-point advantage. Duncan going to work against his man inside the Blaylock. He gets double teamed. That shot was maybe a little ill-advised with Jones in his face. Anthony spin move in the lane. Step back against Alfora is no good, and Malone gets the rebound.
Yeah, a little bit of a wild shot.
Ooh, nice defense there. Toe's going to bring it back the other way for LSU. Over to Weston Jr. Back over to Toes. Jones is open inside. He gets the ball against Malone. Puts it up. Fouled by Blaylock from behind. Maybe a bit of an unnecessary foul there, but Rack Jones now heading to the line for shoot 2.
Yeah, a chance to get this back to a 4-point lead for them. They're most of the night, but yeah, LSU playing great. Rack Jones, huge part of this game.
First shot is up and good from Jones.
That'd be his 13th or 15th point.
Yeah, somewhere in that range. LSU up 59-55 now. 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. Really doing a good job of hanging on to this lead here since they took it 3-4 minutes ago. CDC now with it at the top of the key. He looks to go left, drives inside. Floater high off the glass is good. He's loving that high bank shot tonight.
Yeah, bank is open on a Thursday.
Yeah. And CDC has the keys. Jimmy No Hands. That's about the third or fourth time Miami has completely forgotten about him.
Yeah, it's crazy that I was able to slip through. And
Yeah,
you'd think after a while, but hey, stay with him.
And Coach Connor wants to call a timeout and tell everybody, hey, that guy is open every time. So timeout here by Miami with 1:35 to go.
Yeah, fantastic game, and so far, so good. Chad, I'm hoping you're loving this. Might be kind of on the edge if you're on this team, but thanks for joining us for it.
Yeah, we appreciate all the viewers in the stream here right now. Duncan going to kick it over to Swoop. Back over to Duncan at the top of the key. He's going to work it around to Al Thor now, who's covered by Jones. Not a good matchup. Swoop going to put up a long 2. That's no good. Jones up with yet another rebound.
And Jones playing this entire
quarter. I was going to say, and again, Jones playing the entire quarter. 20 points in 15 minutes so far.
I mean, when he's been out there, that's when LSU is definitely the plus. His plus minus is going to be crazy.
I'm wondering if this was if they somehow force this rotation that he plays. It'd be interesting to see. I know every now and then you can pull a fast one on 2K and get it to leave a guy in there for a while, but
yeah, and sometimes just how the game goes. He was fouled earlier.
That's true, and he did go to the line here in the third quarter, so that could have had something to do with it. Drives inside, can't get the floater to go. He's pretty much exhausted now.
Yeah, kind of eerily similar to something Dan Gleesack would do. Even got that 0-0.
The old leave me in there for the rest of the game, coach.
Yeah, like I'm not listening to you. I'm saying
that. CDC with the 3, and that's good. Miami back to within 1. No Hands gonna chuck it at the buzzer, no good. So at the end of 3 quarters, CSBA, it's time to get the 4s up in chat. LSU's heading into the fourth quarter. 63-62 is your score. Upset alert definitely in effect. All right, coming back with the fourth quarter action here. LSU looking to pull the upset. State Farm assist of the game. All right. He definitely had one nastier one, but at least it was one of the many lobs up to Jones.
Yeah, he has 20 points tonight, so he's been a big impact for the Tigers, and everyone else has been playing fantastic as well. I said at the beginning, everyone 1 through 10 has got to play good. So far, everyone stepped up.
Yeah, Ace with it here. He's going to step into the lane, step back out over to Chisholm, who gets blocked from behind. Rivers puts the floater up, and that goes in as he hits the floor for dramatic effect.
Trying to draw a foul or something there.
Aldo Medici with it now, going to work over to his right, step back for a long two. That's no good. His brother cleans up the mess, counted and one. Lalaurie puts him on the line.
Struggled pretty much all game, but finally gets one to go.
And the timing could not be better. Chance at a three-point play to tie it up for the Hurricanes.
The sports dude, there was an upset last night. Number 3 Baylor losing to number 6 Michigan State. Would not be the first upset. March Madness is in full swing, and we're seeing it here again tonight.
Yeah, for sure. The Spartans really putting it to the Bears there last night. Bit of an unexpected outcome. No hands, misses the long three. Miami with a chance to take the lead back for the first time since early in the third quarter.
Mismatch.
Yeah, Swoop finds it inside to Butts. He's got the mismatch. Can't get the bucket to go. Medici cleans up the mess. And Miami is back on top. 13th lead change. It's actually the 14th. 2K is wrong. Because they said 12, and that was 2 lead changes ago. So
yeah, but it's been rapid fire. Can't keep up.
Yeah, Lalaurie puts it up, and he gets fouled on the other end. So game all of a sudden taking a bit of a physical turn here after a relatively clean first 3 quarters. First shot up and good. Second one coming here. And Lalaurie hits the pair. 67 apiece now. Game tied up once again. Step back from Medici is no good. Yoshi cleans it up. Gets the rebound to go. Miami staying in the lead here, 69-67.
And now we'll see it on pressure here to try to maintain his lead. And we've seen Miami now taking the lead since Rack Jones has been on the bench. So we'll look to see him come back probably with a couple minutes left, if I had to guess.
Yeah, we get a timeout here by LSU. Heck, the way it's going, we'll see if he comes back in here.
Yeah.
No, clearly not.
No, but, I mean, Rivers and Chisholm has been okay.
Yeah.
Rivers and Toes, especially his Toes.
Ooh. And Toes. Toes are not on the line there. Deep three for him, 70-69, and the lead changes hands once again.
Yeah, he told Rack, hey, just go ahead, lean back in that chair like you are. We got this.
Floater from Blaylock, no good. Medici grabs the rebound, puts back, and there's the second chance points. Wow.
Comparison.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't think Yoshi was even doing as well as he is. But, oh my goodness.
I mean, Toes had to step down and look at Yoshi.
That caught me off. Yeah, that caught me off guard, though. Ace just bombing through the lane like a freight train there.
Yeah.
Butts coming around on the screen. He's going to get it inside to Thompson, back out to Blaylock. They're going to reset with 7 left on the clock. Last shot, Medici, no good, and Yoshi misses to follow. Doing some.
My. I was going to compliment Yoshi saying he's a fourth quarter player. So far, he has been just put back there.
Toes with another athletic, possibly artistic ending to his layup. But able to extend the lead out to 3 again for LSU.
Starting to feel a little anxiety and tension rising as the game remains close.
Yeah, both teams looking for any little edge they can get. Blaylock going to step back with a man in his face. No good. Chisholm going to grab the rebound. Toes almost gets it stripped inside to Ace. Can't get the hook shot in.
Trying to contort around Butts unable to get a good look.
And that time, Yoshi gets the layup to go in. Had to short arm it a bit. He was looking for the dunk, but does get it to go.
Yeah.
Rivers going to drive into the lane here. Sorry, no hands. Driving back to his right. Kick out to Ace for three. Bang! That's good. And LSU is up 77-73. 3:30 left to play.
Single Tiger out there is giving it their all. This is what you come here to see in March Madness.
Yeah, definitely what you come here to see. Rack Jones, you see him on the sideline, itching to get in again. And they're going to need him because Seymour Butts has showed up here to play.
I think Butts taunting Toes. Toes did that exact same celebration, so Butts like, okay, I can do it too.
Yeah, a little tit for tat there. Ace going to kick it out to Rivers on the wing. He's going to drive to the elbow, puts it up no good. Ace with the rebound and the putback.
Yeah. Another offensive rebound. As that pick and roll, Butts stepped up, and then Ace was able to get in good position.
And LSU looking real strong here down the stretch. 2:45 to play, and Miami is, I don't want to say they're scrambling, but they've had trouble maintaining a lead. Blaylock.
So, you've been in this position before as the upsetting team. Who's got more pressure? Is it LSU or is it Miami?
Ooh, that's tough to say. I've really,
the other end too as a favorite.
I think there's more pressure on Miami as the favorite.
Right.
Simply because, I mean, you know, I go into most of those games with that attitude, and player of the game, no surprise, Rack Jones.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
continue what we were saying here as we take a look at the highlights. I would much rather be in LSU's position because I have the lead. There's no pressure to win this game. If we lose, like, we've taken Miami to the limit. So
yeah, you expect it. I quote unquote expect it.
Like
received very well.
Like, are you disappointed if you lose as LSU? As Medici commits a bad foul there. Rivers is going to head to the line with a chance to go up 5 here with 2:20 to go. Although I will say this, with Miami being the defending champs, there's a little bit less pressure on them to repeat. I don't think anybody necessarily expects them to go back to back, so you know, if they don't make it to the final, nobody would be that surprised. But I think it would be a shock to go out in the first round.
I was gonna say there's there between not getting back to the final and losing to a 7th seed.
No, but all I'm saying is that there's a lot of guys on this team that are going back to the locker room and polishing their ring as a nice little consolation prize.
Yeah, I suppose. I guess you're right.
Medici inside to Al4, going to put it up, and that's good. So Miami clawing their way back. No surprise that's happening.
That's speculation, too. LSU has got a lot to do in this last 2 minutes to play.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, I know the guys on Miami don't want to lose. Especially Toy being as competitive as he is. Mr. Al4 himself, he's not going to take it lightly.
So they're going to do everything they can. They got that championship pedigree. They got the experience to force a turnover here.
Ooh, shot clock violation there. Good defense by Miami to get the ball back. Opportunity to tie it up or at least cut it down to a 1-point game here. Butts better get off the court before he gets called for a violation. Medici lobbing one up to Al4. And we have got a 1-point game with 1:30 to go. The Miami fans have come to life. Rivers inside to the player of the game, Jones. Hard shot against Medici. That's no good. Hurricanes with a chance. Blaylock going to take it himself. And Al4 layup, and Miami takes the lead with 1:13 to go.
And Miami saying, stop that talk. We still the defending champions here.
Miami putting their foot down here in the last minute 20. Rivers Behind the back bounce pass to Jones. Step back from the free throw line. Rims out. Oh, and he gets his own rebound. Anthony puts it in, and LSU is back on top.
That was such a strange play.
That was. I thought Miami had the rebound, and then they lost it. Al Four looking to drive inside. He pulls it back out. 10 left on the shot clock. Inside to Medici. It almost gets stolen. And a 3-second violation is going to give it back to LSU. Bobbling the ball cost Medici a few seconds. And it's going to cost the Hurricanes.
And freshman, are lights too bright? Oh, no.
Oh, man. LSU with a chance to put some pressure on. And then miscue on their side. Oh, man. The bright lights getting to both teams here in the final minute.
I mean, nerve-wracking. Every little move. And in fact, if you win or lose, your season on the line. The team's on the line.
27 seconds to go. Miami going to take their final time out. Talk a little bit through this one. What are you doing if you're the Hurricanes here? Are you just dumping it inside, getting 2 and taking the lead, or are you gonna go for 3 and maybe the dagger?
I mean, you gotta take the best shot, of course, but I think the best shot would be them attacking the rim, either Butts or Al Thor. Whether that's a post up or pick and roll, I think either is Miami's strength and what they should go for.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to agree. Go inside to the post. It's been working for you most of the night. Medici going to do just that to Al Thor in Miami. Takes the lead, 22.7 to go, and LSU's going to take their final timeout. A likely one possession here for the Bayou Bengals, eh?
Yeah, I feel a little bit like Tony Romo now, predicting the Pug. Now, for LSU, gotta be Rack Jones, right? But he's gotta at least touch the ball, whether he passes out or posts up and tries to score.
Yeah.
He's gotta make sure he's in position for a rebound. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Jones needs to be down there, under the basket, calling for the ball. If it's not, so Jones is going to set a screen, see if he goes to the basket. He fakes like he is, has the ball at the elbow, holding for the last shot of the game. Rivers at the top of the key. Step back is no good. Jones with the rebound, and that's up and good. 3.7 to go, and LSU has the lead. Miami with no timeouts. They're going to have to put up a miracle. Not answered. Number 7 is going to knock off number 2. The defending champs are going home early. LSU pulls the upset, 86 to 85. Oh my goodness.
Yo, this might just be a bit of reaction, but I think this might be one of the biggest upsets of CSBA history. I gotta say, oh my god, LSU.
It was definitely an unexpected outcome to this one, but LSU hanging tough, playing an absolutely stellar game on defense for the most part, forcing the Hurricanes to come down to that last shot. As we take a look at the team comparisons,
bracket busters.
There's not a lot standing out either way on this.
No, they actually made the same amount of shots.
You know what?
Another 3.
The one difference I see is the second chance points. We talked about it early. Rack Jones and Anthony in there doing some work for LSU. That really was the difference in this game.
And then look at the game-winning basket. That was a putback, wasn't it?
Yep. Offensive rebound by Rack Jones, put back to win it. So, fantastic battle in the paint by both teams tonight. As we move it over to the box score, go ahead and take us through the Hurricanes.
Yeah, Sleepy Blaylock started off hot, 13 points, a rebound, and 4 assists. Only shot 6 for 11. Butts played pretty well that entire game, 13 points, 5 rebounds, and assists. But shot 5 for 10. Yoshi Medici ended up with 13, but had a crucial turnover there at the end. You hate to see that. But ended with 13 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks. CDC with 13 points. Is that 4 players with 13 points? Very
Yep.
balanced.
Yeah, that is 4 players with 13 points.
Yeah, so very balanced. 13 points for CDC with rebound, a couple assists. 6 for 9, did very well. Aldo Medici, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Randall Thor, 10 points, and 6 players with 10 points so far.
Yeah.
A rebound and 2 blocks, perfect 5 for 5.
Wow. So.
And then, Wilt Malone, 8.7 rebounds. And Duncan, drop off here at 2 points, a rebound, and an assist.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna see some small numbers at the bottom here.
Swoot with 2 points, 2 assists. And then Marcus Thompson with a rebound, 3 assists.
Yeah, moving it over to the LSU side. Rack Jones with a massive game. 22 points, 13 boards, 3 assists on 10 of 15 shooting, 6 offensive boards as well. Keith Ace, kind of a quiet, spectacular game from him. 12 points, 6 boards on 5 of 9. Also hit both of his shots from behind the arc. Mississippi Rivers, 11 points, 2 boards, 7 dimes. Dishing them out tonight. Lee Toes, 10 points, 1 board, 2 assists, and a steal. 2 for 5 from behind the arc for him. Giovanni Valentine, 8 points, 1 assist, and a steal. Jimmy No Hands, 8 points, 1 board, 2 assists on 4-7 shooting. Kyle Anthony, 6 points and a board. Tremonti Weston Jr., 5 points, a board, 5 assists on 2 of 3 shooting. He was perfect from beyond the arc as well. Madame Lalaurie, 4 points, 1 assist for him. And rounding it out, Chisholm, no points, but 5 boards to go along with 2 assists in the win tonight. So, any final words before we get out of here?
Wow, LSU.
Yeah.
Bracket buster. Like I said, I'll admit it. I had Miami going all the way, so my bracket's done. So thanks a lot, LSU. But
yeah,
fantastic game. Ultimately, love the upsets. It's what makes March Madness awesome. And unfortunately, Miami going home. But like you said, they still got that ring from last season. It sucks for all the new players. And it sucks to lose in the first round. That's tough.
Yeah.
There, but man, LSU.
Yeah, that's tough. So go Tigers. Bayou Bengals moving on to the Sweet 16 next week. Stick around, CSBA. We got another game coming up just momentarily. This has been LSU